again, I think that it adds a lot of perspective on how people need to be coached in a practical way. And my education of coaches has evolved so much over time because we learn all the cool stuff, like the shiny stuff. We learn how to do the protocols. We learn about the mechanisms and how to read the labs and do all this stuff. I feel like that's important, but I'm not like a memorization tool. It is I'm going to show you how to coach real people tool and solve problems and use deductive reasoning and process elimination. And that's really where people become good at coaching. And that's where they're going to get a lot of referrals and have a lot of success. It's harder because it's not plug and play.
Right.
If it was plug and play, I would write an ebook and I would not talk to any of you ever again. Hopefully, assuming that people bought it.
Right, exactly. Well, I think your example earlier about the 25 grams, I believe is what you said to start with, of like the banana, right? I think that's brilliant because when you were saying that, I was thinking of a conversation with a woman in my family where her coach had a perfect plan, and the coach would have told her this too. So I don't want to take away from the coach because she has never communicated. She goes, well, my protein target, whatever, 140 grams a day, like, I just can't get there and it stresses me out. And she's all like, and I'm like, whoa. Like, do you see your posture? Like, you're beating yourself up. You're so like, how many grams you get in a day right now? Just give me a number. She's like, I don't know. Let's say 80. Oh, okay. Can you do 90 this week? And then after 2 weeks of success, do 100, and then 2 weeks do 110. And then, as I can just slowly build up.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, this is your life now. This isn't an arbitrary deadline that you have to have 140, 150 grams, whatever, for the next 8 weeks. And then so you just cram it in and hope for the best. I'm like, and this individual was not getting ready for any kind of competition or anything like that.
Sure,
so they had time to, ramp it up. And I think a lot of times people feel like, this is the perfect textbook approach, but it's like, but as you said earlier in this discussion is, you're human and there's nuances to this. So we have to be willing to adapt. So